In the last hour, the Chippewa County Board approved a motion to continue the investigation into Sheriff Travis Hakes. It comes after a report detailed allegations of his misconduct in office.
Julia Lopez has been at that meeting and joins us live from Chippewa Falls. Julia, what led up to this decision?
Keith, Shannon, I'm at the courthouse now where the county board met in open session and behind closed doors before ultimately deciding to continue the investigation into Sheriff Travis Hakes. Now, to clarify, no one moved to remove him from office tonight. The meeting tonight started with a public comment period. People voiced their opinions on Hakes and the allegations he faces. Hakes was then given 10 minutes to defend himself, and he distributed binders to all board members with papers to back up his position. Board members spent an hour and a half in closed session, likely going over all aspects of the investigative report released last week, from the sexual harassment claim that started it all, to claims Hakes was conducting personal sales business on the job, to accusations that he hadn't completed training and just wasn't competent to be a leader. I spoke with Sheriff Hakes just moments ago. This is what he had to say.
If they truly want to look into this, that we can have open communication. I'm a little disappointed that they wanted to have a third party look into it. I think that, between the county board and myself, if they want to ask me questions, they can ask me direct questions and I will give them direct answers. I don't think there's any further need to spend any more taxpayer money.
Again, the county board voted to continue investigating Sheriff Travis Hakes in light of information and context he's given to the report.
All right, thanks, Julia. Now, as she did mention, several community members spoke at tonight's meeting.
While two people did raise concerns over Hakes' alleged misconduct, the majority spoke in support of the sheriff.
If he commits a crime, fine. But he hasn't done that, not even close.
10 minutes in the meeting here for everybody is not being able to fully defend yourself.
I've read the texts, and even out of context, they were nothing that should have ever been brought here. I think he's a good man, and you guys are lucky to have him.
However, one woman raised concerns over those text messages between Hakes and a female subordinate who has since resigned.
Sexual harassment in the workplace is one of the key issues that brought me in tonight. A number of my constituents are very upset by the text messages that had been released. If we're going to back the blue, that means our female law enforcement too.
Hakes was given the opportunity to make a statement ahead of the closed session. In those 10 minutes, he was mostly defiant, calling into question the investigation and the allegations. However, at one point, he addressed the text messages at the center of the sexual harassment claims.
Well, I do not believe these text messages were sexual in any way. I can understand how some may find them to be too personal for employment-based setting, and I have learned from this experience.
Hakes also told the board he has completed the county training now that he failed to do during his first 9 months on the job.
If you missed any of our coverage on this investigation, or if you want more details from tonight's meeting, you can find more at WQOW.com.